got bands, plural, not like one. So this red one's like the heavier one. I don't know, it's worn off. Whatever, you got a light, medium, heavy. Find out which one they are and put the medium one on. So you have to warm up these muscles in order for them to like shape first. So if you just try to go into it, they're not gonna do anything. So you can either put them on your ankles. I usually put them on above my knee because, I don't know, I just do. All right, so you got the medium one on. So right now you're just like waking up your butt muscles. So you just shuffle back and forth. But stick your butt out, bend over, your back's flat, and you're literally just shuffling back and forth. Stay low. So in about like 10 to 15 seconds, you should start to feel like your butt cheeks burning. That's what you want. So then after that, I usually do, and this is still like the warm-up phase, like to do stay low, and then like it's like a duck walk, but like to come in and out. So this is like your like under butt, and then you just come up. See, it's hurt. I'm pretty worked out today, so whatever, bear with me. Let's see. Then, used to dealing with the kids. All right, shuffle two this way, two that way. So, this is still warming up. Yay. All right. You should start to burn right now. Burn. Okay. So after like 2-3 minutes of that, you should be ready to like go. All right. I'm gonna walk you through exercises. You can do whatever you want in terms of reps and whatever. I talk in time, so I do minutes, 45 seconds at the least, minute at the most. So I literally just responded to your text about peeing with jumping jacks. These are no different. Actually, these kind of help because these like pull your muscles together, your lady part muscles. So these help. But you want to do jumping jacks. So it's like cardio. Oh. So now, depending on where you are, you can either change out your band and go higher, but don't ever use the light ones on your legs. We'll get into that. So you can use the medium or the heavy ones. I'd probably stick with the mediums for now, and then like the last 10-15 minutes of your workout, go to the heavy ones and just like burn it out. But anyways, so you're doing jumping jacks. Yeah. Okay, so then you can do, I think you can still see me. Whatever. You're gonna hold on to the wall. So imagine this is the wall, even though it's not, but it cuts out of my screen, so. To you, it's a wall. So, all the stress is in the planted foot. You're gonna come out. So, I don't know, I'd still do these in a minute because again, that's how I count and think. But if you're not, I would do 15-ish on both sides. So again, you're not gonna be able to come up that far, which is fine, especially if you're using the heavier band. But then, on the other side too. Okay, so you're doing like 15 on both sides. For me, I just keep it moving. Like I don't really look. I shuffle everywhere I go when I'm using these, just because there's not really, you know. So you're gonna look like a dummy, you're gonna look like a gremlin. Just go with it. Okay. So anything on the floor, I always use heavy stuff because you're like sitting. So like you benefit from sitting on the floor. Okay. So, and don't do like you take your shoes off because they'll snap the bands. Learn that the hard way. All right, so red is my heavy band. Still putting it above my knee. Okay, so you're sitting on the floor. Lay back. Put your butt in the air. I can't really see my foot. Okay, so put your butt in the air. Squeeze your butt. Feet are together. Knees are together. Come out. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Right back in. And then come back out. As far as you can, comfortably. But you're still squeezing your butt when you're separating your knees. And your feet are still together. 3, 2, 1. This should hurt. Like in a good way. But like you should feel like you're doing something while you're down here. Okay, so open. 3, 2, 1. Knees back together. So again, you want to take your time with them, but like feel where you're supposed to be feeling it, which is right in your butt cheeks. Okay, side, leaning on your forearm, knees together, feet together. I think you can see. Same thing, your knee comes open and then down. But you're controlling the resistance here. So when you come up, it's going to be natural that your legs are going to be like, no, I'm closed. I'm over it. You need to fight the resistance in order to stay open. For 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1, down. So I would keep doing these down. Maybe like 10, 12 on both sides. And then when you're done, like done, right before you're done, do like 10, 12, pulsing, fast. So you're controlling it, and then done. Obviously you want to go to the other side and do that side too. Whatever, you get the point. Okay. We can do some cardio while we're down here. All right, so you're gonna challenge your arms. We're gonna get to your arms because you can use your upper body too. But these are a pain in the ass because they like curl, and that drives me insane. Okay. Well, you're fine. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so we'll do cardio on the floor. So you're going to be in like a bear crawl position, like here. So your butt is out, your weight's in your palms, and you're up on your toes. So you can come out and in, and then up, out, in, and then up on the other side. So down, like in a plank position, right back in, but your butt is low, and then you come up with your leg. But you stay up off your knees the whole time, so your weight's supported in your heels and your toes. But in order to slow that down, let's break it apart first. Okay. For here, when you're just on your knees, you come out. So your hips are square. They don't move. All the actions in your legs. So you come up and down. Up and down. Again, all your movements are nice and slow because they're controlled. So when you get up there, pause, and then down nice and slow. So everything, you're in control. It looks slow. It looks easy, but it isn't. So, 3, 2, 1, down. I stay on the same leg to like burn it out. You can kind of go on the opposite leg if you want. Either way, it doesn't matter. I do these down here, and I also do them standing in my class. People hate it because it's like the leg lift, but when you're bent over and it's just with the leg, it's so much harder on your butt cheek. So try it out, standing and kneeling. Anyways, all right, back to the cardio part. So instead of doing the bear crawl, plank, back in, just up here, and come out, just a plank jack. Having the band on your knee is gonna make it harder, so please stop, inhale. So, there's always that, okay. Woo, see, I'm sweating. It didn't even look like I did anything. Okay, so the key for these is to just keep moving. Like when in doubt, shuffle back and forth. Stick your butt out. The lower, the better. Don't come over your knees. You can go shuffle, or you can squat, shuffle back and forth. Since your bands are like in plastic and they're like, you just found them, they're probably still new as shit. So if you sit in a chair, and come out, these aren't gonna work because it's like not as tight as yours probably is right now. When you come out and then right back in. So you're fighting it. Again, that's all over here. Okay. So, cardio, your best bet's the plank jacks on the floor, jumping jacks, really just shuffling back and forth. Your legs are the biggest muscle you've got, so the more you do with them, the more you're gonna sweat. Okay. Okay. Remember when I said don't do that? Don't do that. Okay. Let's see. Upper body. So a lot of people don't think that you can use these for upper body. They use them for your butt. Really, and anything we just did, like squats, you can add weights to it, like squat and press and all that stuff. But if you're just trying to focus on your lower body, whatever. But you can do everything. So here, okay, so this is where you use the lighter bands. Blue one's the lightest one I got. So it like stretches. So, but that's what you want. So again, since yours are new, your lighter one, it's gonna be stretchy, but it's not gonna be as stretchy as the other one, as this one is. But, okay. Put it on your wrists. Grab your dumbbells. So we're gonna do hammer curls with these on your wrist. The trick is when you curl and you come down, you're always pushing, actually, I feel like those are too stretched. So I use my medium. Okay, so, all right, so when you're curling and coming down, you're like pressing out with the bands. So by you doing that alone is gonna get your tricep muscle. So when you put this on and you curl, you're getting your biceps and your triceps at the same time. So you press out. Before you even start a bicep curl, you should feel that in your triceps. And then you curl. Obviously, the slower you go on the way down, the more work you're gonna put in. So that's like that. You just do your curls, however many you wanna do. 12, 15, couple sets, whatever. This one is hard. The same one you use comfortably for the wrists to do your hammer curls. Same, stretchiness. I don't know what the science word is for that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, put that one on your wrist. Your fingers, spread them out, like, jazz hands. But then put them down. Like you're gonna tap, your thighs. So fingers are out, and you're like stretching your arms apart. So this looks like it doesn't do shit either. But for real, just do that. Get your shoulders and your triceps. So I do this after like every arm workout I do, or any upper body, is like a minute burn out of that. It's hard. So, fingers, the key is your fingers need to spread apart. If you just do it with like limp fingers, it's like no big deal. But if you gotta spread them apart and out and hold and out. Most of the time, I pulse. Hurts. Okay, same thing. It's a different position when you come out up here. So your fingers are out, they're still spread, but they're out in front. And you press out this way. Set your shoulders. Those suck too. Okay. Another thing you can do for your triceps, again, the lighter one you've got, you come across your body and almost like hold it here, like across your heart. Take your other arm, like a tricep, like press down, and you're pressing down on the other side. But you holding it here is gonna get that tricep. But you pressing it down on the other side is that side. So that's a good one. And you can do cardio with this as well. But you gotta get on the floor. I guess you could double up if you wanted to do like, the other one for your back, which I don't do this because I have good range of motion in my shoulders, but for whatever reason, this bothers me, so I'll show you, but I don't know. Be careful. So, okay, so your arms are up, and you almost make like a goalpost with your arms behind, like here. Again, your arms or your fingers are still out. Yeah, it's right around here that hurts. So you have your wrists with the bands, fingers out. You come down here and then right back up. It hurts even doing that. Give it a shot without the bands first to see what your range of motion is. If it doesn't hurt you, it shouldn't be a problem. It hurts to like take my bra off. So like that kind of motion. So anyways, so down and then up. So that's gonna get the top of your back. Then, cardio. This goes on your wrists, down on the floor. Everything we did before with the plank jacks or planks in general, you can do the same thing here. If you want to get crazy, you can put because I saw a couple bands in your picture, you can put bands on your hands and your feet. But if you do it on your hands, I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you do plank jacks, you can come out, in, like that way. In. Better if you do is you find like a song that goes along with your movements. I'm a nerd, but I'll find one if you want me to. All right, so anything that's gonna come out, in, it's gonna help you. All right, so you can do core too. Anything plank stuff, obviously you can do. So you can do your core. Your feet. This one you can do on your knees. I don't really do it, I do it on my feet. Kind of lean back. So, like the bands up here. This is getting your legs too as well as your core. So lean back, fingertips here. So you're not like resting. Fingertips up and out. I realize that I'm not in the screen anymore. Okay. So with your legs are just up and out. And when you're doing that, that's all in your hips, inner core. You can lay all the way back. Still the bands on your feet. But your hands are down by your side. Bring your legs up and out. And then when your legs are still up, crunch your knees to your elbows. And then right back out. Out. That one's hard, but doable. But again, especially if this is lower body, you're bringing it all together. So that's the going to. You can do, I mean, there's so much stuff you can do. As long as you just put the bands somewhere on your knees or your ankles. Think about the 10 movements that you would do without them. You know, whether it's dumbbells, just curl, squat, press. You can have them on, you can just put them on your ankles to add resistance to anything you're doing. Any squat you're doing, really, as long as you're not doing like curtsy lunge, people do them, but I think that's just for showing off. You can do wall sits too, to finish. It's kind of far away. I think you can see me. So this one, put the band on. This is your knee. This is what I end a lot of people's sessions, and they hate it, but whatever. Like you go to a wall sit, feet together, you come out with your medium to heavy band, and then give them this for your shoulders. Because you can't really do triceps here. My other thing with my triceps is same thing. So this goes on. This goes on your wrist. Again, this doesn't look like shit either, but it's hard. So pull your arms like apart, and then like you have your, fingertips on the wall. And you almost do like spiders. And you want to pull it apart as far as you can. Like spider up the wall. And then down. This is on the back of your arm. You're good. And keep your arms out, like separated, see? That's all in your tricep. It hurts too. I think that's it. I mean, that's like good enough to start with. Yeah, I think that's good enough. At least for now. We'll talk.